in Chicory Square ceremony on Friday. I was at that. Your keynote speaker, Colonel William Aldridge, made a great talk about just what we watched there and how we should not forget it. Now we're going to talk about our first responders, and we've got quite an assortment today, and I really appreciate everyone showing up. We got at least one from Greenbrier County, which I think is great that he came to SCAR. And I won't try to mention everyone's, or I'll forget, but we have a great list of speakers, and they've all promised not to speak more than an hour at a time, so we shouldn't be here past midnight. No, it will be short. I would like to thank the Telegraph. Bill Archer's here. Thank you for coming. I had the pleasure of being called by the Telegraph last week by one of your reporters and to interview me, to get some PR and to make sure we had plenty of people show up for this. And they did a great job, and we thank you for that. But during that interview, he asked me, why do the Elks do this? And it sort of, I didn't answer for a while, because everything that went through my mind was the Elks nationally. The Elks have one of the largest scholarship programs in the nation. We give away almost $4 million a year. We have the largest volunteer drug awareness program in the world. We spend more times in veterans hospitals volunteering than any veteran organization. We have the largest coeducational youth activity. It's called the Elks Hoop Shoot. Over 3.5 million boys and girls participate in that every year. So all this was going through my mind when they asked, why do we do that? And the answer is, because that's what we do. And that's what we enjoy doing. This, contrary to popular belief, everyone thinks that I like to be the MC of this because I get to sit up front and get a good place to park. But this is my favorite event of the year, able to give back to you guys and gals something for what you do for us. And in keeping with that, we're honored today to have the president of the West Virginia Elks Association with us, is Randy Hawley from Hinton Lodge, 821, who would like to come up right now. I think it's hot.
Thank you, Randy. Good afternoon. It's riding over today. It's such a beautiful, calm afternoon. And I was thinking of the first responders' life. You get up in the morning, some of you are paid full-time employees of the fire and police and the rescue squads. Some of you just sit home and working. It's just like I am. But all of a sudden, the alarm comes in, and you often run. Not sure what you're going to, not sure what's going to be there when you get there. But you are willing to do this for us. Some of you may have to give your life, saving our lives. And it's just a small amount that we can have a meeting like this, a program, just to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching over us, even while we sleep. Good luck to you. Thank you very much.
I've never seen a president of the Elks talk for such a short period of time in my life. The next speaker was to be Dennis Lee, prosecuting attorney of Tazewell County, but we got a phone call about 2 hours ago that he was at a crime site and he wouldn't be present. So we weren't going to have we were going to move to the next speaker, but one of our local judges, the family court judge from Mercer McDowell County, came to be part of this as the audience today. Anthony Bisaha, Judge Bisaha, he's a patient of mine. I'm his dentist. And I explained to him that there was an opening to speak, and that if he didn't speak, he would probably break out with root canals the next time he came to my office. So he graciously accepted an offer to speak. Judge.
Okay, thank you. My name is Anthony Bisaha, family court judge, one of the 3 for Mercer and McDowell counties. And it's truly, I guess in one sense, Randy asking me to speak on the spur of the moment is what I get in exchange for him getting 17 years of a horrible patient. And that's me, and in the middle of the night and all that kind of stuff. But actually, when Randy asked me to speak, it's kind of easy in many ways, because I come here with a great humility and gratitude from the family court perspective in how we do. Seeing the poignant sights from 9/11, first responders, it made me think that every week our police officers are dealing with this here in our counties that we preside over. And I'll give you an example. For example, every Tuesday, we will have between 25 to 50 domestic violence cases. And Judge Griffith and Judge Clark and myself will hear those, and that's Mercer County. And as many of you may know, and I know our police officers know, these are some of the most volatile, dangerous cases you can have, is the domestic situations. So when restraining orders are issued, or when somebody needs to be placed under arrest or detained for violating, who do you think executes or takes care of that for our system, for the judges, for our court system? It's our police officers. So to be here on a day when we can honor our paramedics and our firemen is wonderful, and our policemen, from my perspective, is just fabulous to see. And if we don't thank you enough, I must thank you right now to all of our police officers here who deal with this daily and weekly, and thank you from the bottom of my heart.